Hello, Sagittarius. Welcome to your weekly reading. This is going to be for the week of the 25th, going to the 31st of December. So, the very last week of the year. So, let's dive in. Let's see how it's going to impact you. Let's see what's going on for you guys. All right. Already you have the serendipity card, okay, which we've been having coming up for a little while. So maybe it's still brewing, or maybe you guys are having just a few opportunities one after the other. Serendipity speaks about being in the right place at the right time. This is a card of free will, so it's almost like an opportunity arises this week, whether it's love, whether it's career, I don't know yet. You might, I don't know. But it is just saying here that there is a lucky opportunity coming your way, but it's up to you to have the courage to grab it, okay, and see where it leads you. All right, for some of you might be feeling like you are a little bit sick and tired of the narrative that you've been living, wanting and desiring a new life, but not being certain about when it's coming in. Maybe it's something you're already trying to manifest, already trying to bring to life. But the more that you look at the clock, the more that you're trying to sit and wait for it, the more exhausting it's getting. So I would say, try to create it. I know it's easier said than done, but it's almost as if you feel, okay, there's another message coming through for you guys. For some of you, you might need to hear that, like, some of you, it's not just about waiting for it. You have to create it. You have to go out there. You have to grab the opportunities that come your way, okay? Nothing's going to come knocking at the door. But if you go out there into the world and you actually start to create that path for yourself, then opportunities are going to be coming your way as well. And you'll be opening yourself up more to it, okay? Don't wait for the right time to kind of strike you and something knocks at the door and there it is, everything you've been asking for in life. It's not how it works. But it's almost as if, like, when you put your foot forward, something happens, okay, in a good way, okay? So that's the energy I'm getting. This new life of yours, this new you, whatever it is that you're desiring, will come in, okay? But it does mean that you have to take that first foot forward into it. All right, not wait. Let's see. For Sagittarius, please, Spirit, let's see. Okay, you have two lovely, lovely cards coming in. We have happiness. I love this. We have two dolphins here. So for some of you, this could represent happiness in a dynamic with someone. It could be love, but this is just your energy, being able to enjoy life. Dolphins, you know, there's noises. They're in a very high frequency, on a very spiritual way. So dolphins can be very significant. You also have diligence. I feel like this is again about kind of seeking out opportunity through the clouds. So there are some things that you're uncertain about, but it's almost like I just want to say that you don't have to see everything. All right, the opportunity that arises will kind of show itself to you. You just have to dive down and go grab it. You understand? If this bird, I don't know what this bird eats in particular, but if it's rabbits or if it's rats, I don't know, or insects, who knows, but they're not going to come jumping up to the bird has to go down and swoop it, you know, it has to go grab it itself. So it's almost as if you're being told to go out and get it. Again, another card saying it. And for some of you, that's happiness. Some of you, it's just happiness that you need to go out and grab, okay? Happiness is not just something that just happens all the time. Sometimes we have to kind of pave the path of happiness for ourselves too. All right, don't let life dictate to you what it's supposed to look like. Make sure that you're also taking control where necessary. Can't be all the time, but it's when necessary. All right, so those are your two keywords for the week. Let's see, or three, including serendipity, but let's see. For Sagittarius this week, let's have a little look and see what's going on for you guys this week. The World card, love that. New beginnings, new chapters. I'm hearing like a new promise to yourself, which I like. A new you. Five of Cups, all right. Interesting. That's a card of disappointment. So it might be something a little bit disappointing this week. And Judgment, which is interesting. Because in order to go to the World card, we have to go through the Judgment first. Judgment is really about... in order to get to that door, which represents the world, we have to end a cycle. We have to understand why something came to an end. We have to understand a lesson that it taught us. Come to a, clarity about a situation. Five of Cups, maybe that's what's disappointing. Or maybe you're putting an end to a disappointing chapter of your life. One maybe where you focus a bit more on what's happened, maybe focusing on the past, focusing on things that just didn't work out well for you. This is a card about... either we're looking in a positive way or we're looking in a negative way. We're either looking in a way of like, I can't move forward because this has happened to me, or we're looking for, or we're saying, I'm going to move forward because this happened to me. You understand there's always two ways of looking at things. It's a cup half full, cup half empty, whatever it is. You're changing your perspective. So this wild card and the judgment is a new you. I think there is a lesson, there's some truth and clarity that there's a judgment you're coming to. And this is what's opening the doors for you. Sorry, I did eat a little bit before your reading, so let's dive in. Let's see what's going on. Let's see the wild card. All right, we have the Three of Wands. This is something you've been waiting for. Told you. I feel like this is again like a perspective shift. So that's something that you needed to do. All right. Clarify the wild with the Three of Wands again. Two of Pentacles. So Two of Pentacles tells me that you're going to be quite busy moving forward, whether it's two things that you're juggling. This can also be like maybe trying to make a decision on this new beginning with the wild card here. Some of you might be deciding like whether to let something go so that, you know, things kind of are a bit more smooth sailing, to be honest with you. The Three of Wands is again that waiting whilst you're balancing, trying to juggle everything. What is a new beginning? The High Priestess. Again, something that you definitely have been manifesting. But the High Priestess is something about, you know, to do with your intuition, something that you really desire deep down. So again, it's a bit of a secret even to me because she does speak of hidden knowledge. So for some of you, Three of Wands, something you've been waiting for, something that you intuitively knew was going to happen. Two of Pentacles though, there was a bit of a blockage with the Two of Pentacles. Or something that you were trying to keep yourself balanced until. Okay. The High Priestess, I'm hearing, also speaks of fertility just because of the pomegranates in the background. So it's almost like there is like a hidden veil here that you did not see. A new beginning, for example. Clarify the Two of Pentacles. That is the card that's throwing me off a little bit. Knight of Pentacles. So it's actually to do with what you were going to put your energy towards. So if it's like a new beginning in terms of your work, for example, you could have been juggling and making a decision on whether you even wanted that, or could you do both, for example. It's about some sort of investment, or where are you going to put your time and energy? What are you going to end up doing? Like there's a bit of a decision here, and you trying to juggle back and forth between what it is you truly desire. High Priestess, deep down you already know what this is. You need to sit with your intuition to try to figure it out because it is there. Something that you're going to invest, something you're going to put yourself towards. All right? And if you haven't been manifesting anything, then again, it's because you've not made it very clear about what it is that you're going to put your energy towards. Some of you are still just juggling on ideas and not really planting them, okay? Let's clarify the Five of Cups. Chariot. Chariot, the Hanged Man, and the King of Wands. That's your energy there with the fiery King of Wands. Being creative, you guys have a lot of ideas. You are, I'm hearing peacemakers. I don't know. Maybe you are this week a peacemaker, but like the Chariot with the Five of Cups is quite interesting because the Chariot requires a balance of both the good and the bad, the negative, the positive, of the yin and the yang. Before he's able to move forward, he must understand both. So with the Five of Cups, it's not necessarily going, okay, I'm going to ignore all the bad. I'm going to ignore everything that's happened to me. I'm going to ignore all the things, you know, that worry me and just only focus on the positive. In this way, you're actually going, okay, I'm going to learn something from that. I'm going to take something from it and also focus on the positives too. You're almost focusing on both to be able to chase your dreams. And maybe that's something that, again, like it's quite interesting. That's going to help you move forward quickly. Hanged Man, though, is about seeing something in a different perspective, which is what we were saying with that Five of Cups. Instead of looking at the negatives as just negatives, it's really about seeing it in a way that, how can this fuel me? With that King of Wands, it's really good actually, because it does say that you're really capable of adapting. And you are a fiery energy, and if we're in those emotions too much, water can really dampen fire, right? It's what we use to put it out. In this case, it's asking for you, how can you turn this into a passion? How can you turn the watery energy into fire again? That's the energy I'm picking up on, to be honest. How can you let the negatives or the fuel you to push you forward? Let it be something that also helps you to move forward. That's an energy coming in, whatever that means to you. Something to think about, that Hanged Man energy, because it will give you some enlightenment and some ideas that will help you move forward faster. Judgment coming through. Let's clarify. Four of Swords, this is about healing and acknowledging something. And again, it is about the truth and the clarity and forgiving and healing something here. Strength card, understanding your strength here. This is Leo energy, balancing both energies coming in. Some of you, this is regaining your strength back after something really difficult came to light, okay? Seven of Cups. After feeling, clouded, after feeling confused. Some of you may have fell for people's illusions in the past here and it left you kind of in that state. Four of Swords with the Strength card tells me that you guys have completed an understanding about that chapter of your life, which is helping you to move forward. Understanding the disappointment surrounding that, understanding your emotions surrounding that, and using that to fuel your fire moving forward. I don't know what that's about and why that just came up. But I guess the universe agrees, maybe? What the hell? This is live. Well, not live to you guys, but I do this all in one. I don't edit afterwards, so that's weird. Okay, let's carry on. Let's see what happened in the recent past, so it helps me to get an understanding about what you guys have been going through. For Sagittarius. Page of Pentacles. This tells me you did recently put a foot forward somewhere. Page of Pentacles is learning something new. The Apprentice card is learning and growing. Let's see. Taking that first step, but the Moon card is here. Maybe there was something hidden from you. All right. The Lovers. Let's clarify this. Page of Pentacles, please. The Hermit. Very strong Virgo energy. Sorry, I'm humming because it's almost an energy of I think you're reflecting back on this part of yourself. I do feel like you've kind of missed a side of yourself, maybe one that was a little bit more not ambitious. It's quite an ambitious card, to be honest, because the Apprentice is willing to learn, being very open, very youthful. It's like, oh, I want to know that, let me learn that. I feel like you are reflecting on that from a higher perspective now, though. So if you've missed that part of yourself, one that was curious, one that wanted to learn, to grow, to do new things, you still have that part of yourself within you. Again, the one that puts the foot forward, the one that takes action, the one that is actively open to exploring and learning. You still have that. You still have this Virgo energy. Some of you might have Virgo placements, to be honest. But there is this higher part of yourself that, is reflecting on it. But I want to say here that you still have that element within yourself. So don't look at it as something that you used to be like. See it as someone that you are still, and try to use that moving forward here. All right. You've changed a lot, I will say. There's no more naiveness around you, okay? You've learned a lot and you've gained a lot of wisdom in your life. The Moon. Justice. All right. Well, that's interesting. Some of you... Hold on one sec. Let me go and flick that back on again. Okay. It does have a timer on it, so don't worry. I always say it's nothing paranormal. But you've been having a lot of weird things happen, to be honest, in your reading. So if you're seeing a lot of that stuff, then it is not a coincidence. So you have the Justice card with the Moon. This is a card of balance. I want to say she's looking at two mountains. Maybe it's a decision. You might have felt quite lost in the past, okay? A feeling of not being certain about where to go, what to put your energy towards. The Moon can also represent, again, secrets and hidden things, hidden knowledge or deep emotions. Whatever it is, the Justice card is here. So this is something that was brought to balance. This is something to do with karma. And also truth. So anything that was done in the dark did get brought to light. But with the karmic energy here, that balance and that truth, however it ended, however it happened, you did or are going to be getting good karma from those situations. 8 of Cups, you had to walk away from it. The Devil energy, something was exposed for what it was, for whoever they were, and you walked away from it, or you will be calling the shots and walking away from it. The Lovers card, please. It's about your choices and maybe your love interest. Let's see. The Nine of Cups is interesting. The Nine of Wands reversed. Some of you may have recently got into a relationship, actually. And if not, then this is interesting. So if it's just based on a decision that you guys made, or if it is a person that you've met here, the Lovers is those things. You have the Nine of Cups, which is wish fulfillment, getting what you asked for, getting what you want, feeling happy, feeling content. Nine of Wands reverse is good because it means that you've not got your guard up, okay? You're not like anticipating the worst, okay? You're feeling very stable, ready to take action if you need be. This feels like this is also someone else, to be honest. So some of you could have opened your heart space to a earth sign or someone who's very like stable financially. Some of you have met this person. Okay? Or maybe this is what you're reflecting on and have gained karma from, whatever. This is just someone that you had your guard down against, you know, you didn't have your guard up against them. Okie dokie, let's look into your near future, guys. Ace of Pentacles, love that. With your reading especially, because this says that you will take a chance on something that is going to be a long journey, but one where you're able to kind of plant a seed now and watch it grow for the future. This is something that will impact you long term. Knight of Pentacles as well. This is you dedicating yourself to some sort of growth, taking action, putting yourself into it. Like some of you could be like learning a new career. Six of Swords as well. Really, really amazing stuff. The Star card here too. Healing, wish fulfillment here. Moving forward away from chaos, away from conflict, away from really difficult times. You're moving towards stability. You're actively making that decision. Some of you could be traveling or moving abroad, some. Okay, moving to a different state, whatever it is for you guys. But this is action. This is new. This is fresh. This is stable. The Knight of Pentacles is also someone who's, I feel like you've moved to, you'll be having the Ace of Pentacles and then the Knight of Pentacles is like, okay, what else am I going to do next? Like I feel like there is some growth coming in when it comes down to what you're investing in. So it doesn't just, it's not just the Ace. You're going to continuously have something to work on, work towards. This could be a new job for some and you're moving away from a conflicting one, but you have to take the action to push forward and actually go towards it. Otherwise you end up staying stuck where you are, you know, that kind of thing. Ooh, Ace of Pentacles, the Five of Cups and Ten of Pentacles. It's not that far away, guys. Look, are we going to look at what a spill of the negative side of things, or are we actually going to go, actually, I deserve better and move towards it? Ten of Pentacles is here. Actively build those connections, make those connections with people. Go towards that abundance, whatever it is. Ace of Pentacles is good. This tells me that you will accept that opportunity to create that legacy that you've always wanted for yourself. Knight of Pentacles, Two of Swords. This is about your decision making, maybe having to cut some things off to be able to move forward and invest. The Devil energy and the we have the High Priestess here, the Devil and the Judgment here. I think this is almost like old habits almost come back again, but because you know them for what they are, you have a decision to make based on what you know. Like nothing will be hidden from you. This is something you've already been aware of. Someone could be coming back, for example. It could be an old job, for example, saying, hey, I'm just joking, Sagittarius, come back, please. Whatever it is, you have a decision to make. And I think you are going to continue to go down the path that you've chosen for yourself, so away from that, so that's good. That means you've learned the lesson. And Six of Swords. Four of Swords, moving towards much better, healing, calming times. This tells me you'll have the space to really understand and to dive deep, and you know, you're not going to be rushed or pressured. Seven of Cups, Ace of Wands, and the Knight of Cups. This kind of feels like you kind of will have a lot of options in the near future, to be honest with you. With the Seven of Cups, with the Four of Swords, you have time to kind of rest and heal and to make your decision, to feel certain about it and to move forward with it, okay? It's almost like whatever, you guys could be really changing as a person, or there's something that you're going to be dealing with that you felt a bit lost in for a while. You'll be able to take some time out, move away from the conflict energy that is currently getting in the way of that decision. Take a break, take a rest, take some time out to heal, to get certain on something that you've been unclear on, and then take action towards it. All right. And again, relocation, movement, whatever it is, this new passionate beginning, and one that's great. Okay. My angels, let's grab you some extra messages here with the tea leaf tarot. I think diligence is also again about being aware. And as I'm saying that, this card came up. Shark, take care or there will be a loss of material wealth. It could be where you're putting your money or what you're doing with your financial life or your career life, okay? Period of prosperity and abundance. Just be careful. It could be someone who's wanting it. Shark. You have goldfish, increased material wealth or spiritual growth. You do have some family sorrow coming up here. You also have some opportunities that are waiting for you, and you have psychic ability. Trust your intuition. Alrighty, I love you guys. Wish you all the best. I send you my love. I hope you guys have a really amazing Christmas and New Year. But I send you my love and my kisses, and I hope you guys have an incredible week. All right.